In most part of Nigeria, it's the harmattan season. It's quite cold and the air is dry. This is a special meal to cure your cold. Hi guys, my name is Joy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the community. So we're going to be using fresh peppers and onion for this meal. It's a very easy meal and you can find its ingredients around. It's very easy to find. I'm also going to be using smoked fish and Kpomo, also known as cow skin. We call it Kpomo locally here. So I'm going to dice this cow skin into smaller bits. And for my vegetables, I like using vegetables for this meal. I'm using scent leaf and Uziza leaf. So first things first, I'm going to add water to my pot. This is the process of parboiling my rice. Although I washed my rice already, I washed it twice or so. And now I'm going to parboil to prepare it for cooking. So just add your already washed rice. Then you just cover it up and allow it to boil for 8 to 10 minutes. This is a delicacy enjoyed by most Nigerians. We love this meal. It's called oil rice. Some people call it concoction rice, whatever you might call it. It comes handy and it's easy to make. One of the special thing about this meal is it's a meal that is full of flavor. It has this burst of flavor from palm oil to the vegetables to onion to your smoked fish and of course eggs. We love eggs when it comes to this meal. I in particular speak for myself. I like using eggs for my concoction rice or palm oil rice. So now just cover it up and allow this to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, then you come back to it. So if you're joining us for the first time, thank you. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat and separate the rice from the water, drain the water out, and keep the rice aside for now until I'm ready to use it. So now I'm going to make sure my pot is dry before adding palm oil. Please ensure that there is no water in your pan before adding palm oil. If not, you might get splashes and you might get burnt. So I'm just going to do this to make sure there's no water anywhere, to make sure my pot is totally dried. Now I'm going to add palm oil. Add palm oil to taste according to the quantity of rice you're making. I'm making quite much, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Like I was saying earlier, this meal is full of flavors. Palm oil is rich and the flavor is quite nice. Very, very nice. I can't get enough of palm oil. And I'm going to use lots of onion for this because it's going to add its own flavor to the meal and my vegetables as well. Most especially my Uziza leaf. I love using Uziza leaf for this because that leaf to your head. I didn't know about it earlier, so when I found out the benefits of the vegetable, I can't get enough of it. It's actually very rich in protein. It helps your bowel movement and it helps reduce stomach ache. It's good for menstrual pain. It's good for fiber and some other vitamins as well. So I recommend it anytime, any day. So I already added onion now. You can see. So what I'm going to do is just stir fry. At this point, it becomes very fast. The cooking gets very fast now. I know some people don't like onion, some people don't agree with onion, so just use as much onion as you can agree with. So I'm going to add my blended pepper, onion, and crayfish. So I did blend this smoothly. It's a bit rough, so I can see my pepper seeds and all that. That's how I want it, and it makes it look colorful. I'm going to stir this a bit to avoid burning and to avoid it from getting so dried. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Now I'm just going to add my Kpomo to this. I'm going to add this here. I'm going to allow it simmer a bit. I know some people argue that Kpomo is not the best source of protein. Yes, it's not the best source of protein. We just sometimes had it for the fun of it. Some of us enjoy it a lot. I enjoy cow skin a lot. So that's why you have to use other source of protein as well. So you just use this for the fun of it and for the nice taste or for its own flavor. Now I'm going to add some smoked fish. This is a very high source of protein. Smoked fish is good for, it's a good source of protein. So I'm not going to add everything now to avoid all my fish being scattered and at the end of the day not having anything to eat. So I'm just going to add some. Then I'll add the rest later. Now I'm going to add salt to taste. Remember, I'm making rice, so this salt is for both rice and everything. And I'm adding my seasoning cubes. Just stir this a bit to give it a nice stir and avoid burning. Alright, at this point, I'm going to add water to this. Yeah, this water, the essence of this water is to cook my rice. Remember, I already parboiled my rice, so the rice is not so hard anymore. So I'm just going to add water to soften it a bit. I'm not going to add too much water. Please, when adding water, consider the quantity of your rice and the softness of your rice. I'm not going to bring rice in. My rice is already parboiled, so this is just going to cook for some minutes and it will be ready to go. So, if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, God bless you. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for trusting me and always looking forward to my videos. Thank you so much. So right now I'm going to mix this properly and evenly. Yeah, I just have to mix very well. This is why I didn't add my smoked fish because at this point it's just going to get pieces and that will be quite disappointing. Please ensure you mix this properly. Okay, now I can see the water is not enough, so I'm going to add a little bit water, a little bit more. think this is okay. I'll advise you add your water little by little. Don't just add so much water at first. Just little bit, bit by bit, add water. So at this point, I'll bring in my smoked fish. I'll just spread it on top. For the vegetables, I'm not supposed to add my vegetables now. The reason why I'll be adding my vegetables now is because Uziza leaf is a bit harder than scent leaf, and it's supposed to be separated, but it wasn't separated at the market. Even when I told the woman to separate it, she forgot and she just did that, and now I have to use them at the same time. So now I'm going to add them. You can always add yours later depending on how you want your vegetables. And I know a lot of people have been using scent leaf for concoction rice, but or palm oil rice, but not everybody knows about Uziza. So I'll recommend Uziza to you. It is a very good vegetable. So now I'm just going to cover this open. I'm going to allow it to cook for let's say 8 to 10 minutes. That should be it. So we'll be back. Alright, let's see how it's going. Wow, the flavor is so strong and it's inviting, and I can't wait to have this. Yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to see if there's water. I'm just trying to make sure there's no water and the water is all dried up before I start stirring my food. At this point, I'm just going to stir and mix evenly. Well, my name still remains Joy. Thank you for staying tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So at this point, I think I want my rice to be a bit softer than this. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to add water to it. So I'm just going to reduce the heat. Reduce your heat to the lowest and cover up your rice. It will get softer. This is okay. I said it's a bit hard, so I could tell from the hotel it's a bit hard. So let me just cover this up a bit. Turn off the heat, turn down the heat, and leave it for another 5 minutes. Alright, this is 5 minutes later. This is ready. This is ready, I can tell. So I'm just going to spice things up by adding onion. I like adding onion at the end of my cooking. So I'm going to mix this up and I'm going to serve. It's done. Please guys, try out this recipe and leave a comment on the comment section. Tell me if you enjoyed it. Tell me how it turned out and tag me in your post. And please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is so nice. Okay, guys, thank you for staying tuned. So let me show you the outcome. So this is it, guys. Till we meet again. Bye.